Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's just for a here. If this is your first time bumping into this channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, also like the video, and what's the last thing? Leave your comments. Yeah. So, Ghana Queens, it's catching on. I'm enjoying it. I'm beginning to enjoy it a bit, and it still feels like some shots feels like it's a music video or something that they are doing. But let's continue. See episode 3. It's Calby in her salon, a beautiful salon. She sells hair too. But for somebody who sells hair, I think your hair game should be the strongest because you're selling yourself. So far, the person with the strongest hair game so far is Efia Odo. She's her hair, her lace, and everything has been on point. And who else? Yeah, I think it's only Efia's hair and the cocoa tray. Jifa, I feel like Jifa is wearing her natural hair, so yeah. Calby's hair has to be the best hair because she's selling hair, but her hair, the hair is just there. It's not bad, not like it's bad, but it's just there. So she's in her salon. Her salon is so pretty, really nice salon. She looked so good and a bit relaxed, and she was supposed to Coco Tree and Efia was supposed to meet her up at her salon, but Coco Tree did not show up, obviously because of Evonne. And I didn't even know at the retreat. Coco Tree says Calby did not greet her. So why is she coming? What are they going to talk about? That they do not vibe. They are not, basically what she was trying to say is we're not friends. We do not have anything to talk about. So why am I coming? I understand, but should have at least gone. Should have gone just to, But I feel like Coco Tree is all those loyal friends that they'll be loyal to you until they choke out for your eye. I'll be like, oh my god. So, but what's her name? Efia gets there. But before Efia gets there, one of the guys from the first episode, Mike Cute, the influencer guy that was even the beginning of the rift between Calby and Evonne. I think Evonne was talking about him initially. That was where Calby chipped in, and that was from there everything escalated. So the Mike Cute guy came in. Yeah, he says he's an influencer. He owns a business called Startup Business, I think. Like he says, he's the connection guy. If you need something, he's the one to call. So he gets there, and if he gets there, and I says there was beef in the air there was tension between Efia and the My Cute guy. So apparently they have a brief history, and my cute guy says Efia is fake, Efia is this, she lies, blah blah blah. Efia says they were not friends, that he was her assistant and a personal assistant, and they were never friends for them to like reconcile their friendship in the first place. And she knows of him, she doesn't really know him, and the guy used to come on her live, leave comments, like anywhere she sees him he's always like, following her up and down, like blocking people from her. So she's like, oh, I'm in need of an assistant, would you, like, there was no formal contract, it was a verbal thing. So, and he did the job, and he was like, he was more than an assistant because he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that, he had, so he was like, he did this, he did that, basically describing the job, the roles of a personal assistant. I don't think he knows what the job personal assistant entails. There's the word personal in front of itself is already explaining everything. Personal assistant, like, is how you're my personal assistant. So all the things he was describing, he was in, that's the job of a personal assistant. It was like she didn't pay him, that she went about telling people that she paid him in dollars, but he never gave her dollars. But Effie was like, she probably has given him dollars, but not like she went around saying she paid him. And She gave him a lot of money. She like it was my word against your word. It was messy. The guy was really pained. Like, when somebody comes to be like, I'm going to open your yash. But I don't even know who to believe, but what I know is he was her personal assistant, and he did not know that that was the role or that was the work he was doing. He doesn't know what the job entails. Saying, "Oh, he had to take her to club. He had to be in club." Sometimes personal assistants, they don't. They, yeah. I'm just gonna move on. But the thing is, Calby did not tell Efia that that guy would be there. So the kind of um that was, to me, that wasn't cool, because at least you inform her, let her know that this boy will be there, let her know whether she should still come or she should prepare whether she's going to engage or she would not engage. So that was, they sprung that up on Efia girl, and that wasn't cool, but she took it well though. I thought she was going to, be dramatic about that, but she took it, she handled it well. When they finished, she's like, she's going, because this is a lot, because the guy started being dramatic, like, why are you looking at me like, man, this guy, know that I don't want to say more. So the next scene was Jifa and Cookie meeting up in a place. I've forgotten what they call the place, but the place is like a game, like a fun game place where there are these VR stuff, like rides, like a game, like fun. I don't know whether there was a bowling alley, but it's like a, trying to get the word now, like a play place, like a fun place. So it's expected of me, my opinion. I feel like when you're going to places like that, you should dress smart. It's a casual sort of place, like smart, like jeans, sneakers, smart dressing. And what's her name, Cookie came in with, to me, I feel like that shirt, the shirt she was wearing was poorly done. And something, I don't know what to call it, hand gloves now, but something on her hand that was up to this place, black, like faux leather, and boots. I was like, Cookie will not surprise me. Cookie is always in costume. So me, I feel like Cookie is acting, she's presenting. So Cookie is always in costumes. She's presenting, she's acting, she's I don't know, because I don't believe that's how she goes out every day when she leaves her house. Costumed up, she's costuming like it's a showcase. It's funny. But she needs to hire a stylist that has sense, not just a stylist that has sense. Then Jifa shows up in a bodycon dress. Nice, but probably she was wearing a sneakers or something. I don't know, I just feel like they were not appropriately dressed for the place they were at. So when Evonne shows up, Jifa said she invited Evonne. So Evonne shows up and she too was like, oh, I didn't know this place is like this, so I just wanted to look cute. So she understands that they are not properly dressed for the place there, because she was in a nice dress. She looked good, no doubt, but it was not because they had to climb on the rides, and it was, to me, that's my opinion anyway. So they talked and about the whole Calby thing, and Cookie was like, Calby was apologetic when they were at the retreat, and she should like hear her. I feel like Cookie is a very peaceful person. Like, she's not problematic at all. She's not in the mess. She doesn't care for the mess or the drama. So meanwhile, they're telling, what's her name, Evonne. I don't know whether her head was swelling up. I don't know. Meanwhile, when they forgot, the first thing she did in her confessionals was shade Cookie's boots, that she has seen boots and she's seen boots. Like, that lady is always shading somebody's outfit, and I don't know what is she thinking? Anyway, they talk about the whole Calby thing, and she was like, Cookie was like, Calby apologized, but why they didn't show that part? Because why would she be apologizing when the person you're supposed to be apologizing to is not there? Are you apologizing to the space or the air or the breeze? And Evonne was like, did she say why she reacted that way? They were like, no, but and also she was wondering why Cook Efia did not invite her for the retreat. She was shocked. She was like, she feels somehow that everyone else was there except her, and was she the topic of discussion? Girl, they did not talk about you at all, safe. Only ones, I think, where Efia was trying to understand why Calby behaved that way or so, or something. But that was, he didn't talk about. No. Anyway, next thing, Cookie was like, she has something to talk to Evonne about, like on Snap. Evonne would send her stuff to help her with, like she would help Evonne do the thing. They did not say what, they were just like talking in code or somehow. Evonne will help her do it, but after she has submitted or she has done what Evonne asked, maybe if she's like, is this okay? Evonne would not answer her. She would ghost her and come back again when she needs something else. So she's like, why? Evonne was like, in the confessional, she was like, she feels like some friendship should end at high and by. Like, what is wrong with this girl? Like, she's not like, then she started explaining, like, oh, she, oh my god, let her be honest. She feels like Cookie is a very pretty person, but she's scared because Cookie is always calling out people or always casually. What did she use now? Or jokingly or casually calling out people. Cookie was like, no, I call out people who call for, like, you need to, like, you know, there has to be an issue before I call you out. I do not just call out people. And next thing was like, you know, you're a very pretty person, you're very beautiful, but like you see, like that the hair, I feel like it was. So Cookie was like, are you saying I'm being extra? She's like, I'm not saying you're extra, but you know, like the nails, the damn. Is that why you ghosted her? So what I got from that, because the explanation was not explanating, what I got from the whole thing was Evonne doesn't want to be friends with Cookie, or like, you know, she doesn't want to be seen to be associated, like seen to be like cool friends with Cookie, because she feels like Cookie is no, the word now, in Nigeria, in Warri, where I'm from, this they say bush, like Mbeki, like she doesn't know how to dress, like, yeah. But because Cookie is an influencer, I'm sure Cookie has a following, she would need Cookie's help for some things, but you do not want to be seen, like, you don't want to be friend or seen to be friend, because the explanation she gave was she's extra, that she needs to hire a stylist that would not that she does. I'm like, yeah, this explanation, I don't understand. The Cookie was like, well, she's growing because her followers, they are growing with her, and this one, that one. Yes, Cookie does a lot. She's extra with the nails, the this, but that's just. You know, if she was even saying Cookie is dressing too hot for the weather, that would understand. Like, you're wearing boots, you're doing this, you're doing gloves inside this heat. Like, why? That explanation did not make sense. I don't know. I still do not get Evonne. I do not get Evonne yet. I'll probably get her subsequently. So the next thing was the shoot Sefa. She's in Lebanon. They not just show them. It's as if they did not want to go through the whole episode without putting a clip of her, so they had to just enjoying herself in Lebanon, filming herself, going to see different artwork, touching people's things up and down. They did not tell her not to be touching, just touching everything up. And if everybody keeps going there and be touching all those things, she doesn't know those things will lose alignment. Anyway, I like Sefa, so it's okay. So the next scene was Cookie's event, a drifting event. So for the first time, they dressed okay. I was happy. I thought some people would come looking like what I don't know. They dressed okay. Sefa wasn't the obviously, she's still in Lebanon, I think. So when they get there, Kalbi and Efia, Cookie pulls them to the side to like talk to them about the whole Evonne thing. And Kalbi was like she would apologize, but she doesn't want to talk about that. They should not bring back the why and the why not, like all the Snapchat thing, whether private or she just apologize, which is not bad advice. And Cookie started telling them about the whole if Evonne ghosting her on Snap and coming back when she needs something and ghosting her again, and they were just talking basically about everything. And also, I think Calvio asked if you're like, why didn't you invite her to the wedding? So she was like, because of Yvonne's attitude, like she did not want any problem, and she felt like after that whole um, catastrophe at that dinner, Calby was still calm, but Yvonne was what? That lady was just pour drink. So she's supposed to still be like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they have their own personal. The producers probably told Efia that Yvonne said, why would she shade Cocoa Tree? Like, Yvonne was all, you can't come for my friend, you come for my friend, da 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 da. And now Cocoa Tree and Efia now, it's as if they have gone back to being friends. Now Yvonne is now one. This is why it's not good to go and buy people's problem. When they said to that, you that look like the mugu inside. So the rest of the ladies they come, which was Yvonne, Cocoa Tree, and Jifa. Yeah, that was it. So when they get there, after all the what's her name? Calby walks towards Evonne and was like, I'm sorry. For my part, I'm sorry for, like, I'm paraphrasing, I'm not using the exact words, I cannot remember. She was saying she's sorry for behaving that way, and she shouldn't have, whatever it was, she shouldn't have, and she's sorry. And Evonne was, so the other ladies were like, maybe they should give them space, let them talk on. Kat was like, no, she doesn't need to. Everything happened in front of everybody, so she believes that she should apologize in front of everybody. So eventually they left both of them to talk. So the girl apologized again. No, but before then no. She apologized again. She started again, and Evonne was like, the whole private snap thing. What do you? So the Evonne lady was like, the whole Snapchat thing, like basically wanted to go back to the why. And the lady was like, no, let's not go back and forth. Let me just apologize. Let's just move on. Okay, now in that scenario, both of them are not wrong. Yvonne has a right to feel however she's feeling, because you cannot tell me how I will feel my pain. Na me know as they do me, na me know as I will feel them, na me know as I will express them. So you cannot hurt me or do something and now control my reaction. No, I did not control yours. So I mean, you either take it or bounce. So I mean, her reaction, her wanting to apologize and just move on, is going back and forth. I understand, but they should have just come to a compromise and be like, the Calby should probably just let the Evonne just say what she wants to say, but really and truly, if she let us start talking, it will prolong the issue, because the Calby will want to defend whatever it is that led to the drink pouring. So they probably need a mediator. That's all I can say. And also, the ladies come in. When the ladies came in, Carl was like, I've apologized, I want us to move on, I don't want to go back and forth about the whole thing. And Evonne was like, since everybody wants us to just say okay, and then she's going to just say okay. The next thing, Carl was like, she needs to talk to Coco Tree, so she goes to Coco Tree and apologizes that, I'm sorry, when I got to the retreat, I did not say hi. I'm sorry for that. And Coco Tree was like, oh no, that's okay. And they hugged it, and that was it. There was no why did you not see. Like, you understand what I'm saying? These are grown ladies. Like, sometimes let's just move on. We don't live together. I don't think we need to get to the nitty-gritty of the whole thing. We do not live together. All we just need to say sorry, move on, and be cordial. We do not have to be friends. It's if we were best friends and we're trying to be best friends that we need to like trash and get to the roots of it all. We're not best friends. Let's just say sorry, apologize, move on, everybody go. Along the line, from being cordial and all that, we could like get, probably, if the universe wants it, we would get to form a friendship and probably get to like hear each other out. Because when the Evonne is already feeling somehow about the lady, and the lady feels somehow about Evonne, even if she has apologized. So there's no way that thing will be resolved if they go back to why. Just say sorry and be going. That was how the episode ended anyway. For Ghana Queens season 3. I'm enjoying the show so far. Episode 3. Yeah, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, please like the video. Once again, please subscribe, turn on your notification, leave your comments about what you think about the whole thing. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.